Today we are here with Mrs. Kathy Nieman. Kathy is the transportation coordinator for Des Moines Christian School. Kathy has worked at Des Moines Christian School longer than any other current employee.
My name's Kathy, and I'm married to my husband, John. We've been married 34 years. I have one daughter who's come through DMC. We also homeschooled her, and she's now married, and I have 4 grandchildren through her. I like to do woodworking on the side and cooking, and then I like to spend time whenever it's possible with my grandchildren, which doesn't happen too often because they live in New Hampshire. But my current role here at the DMC is I am the Director of Transportation. I try to make sure you guys can get out on field trips whenever you need one, or get our athletics to the games that they're going to. I've been here over 35 years. It goes way back, and I started it in the daycare, and I was the off-site director for our kindergarten program, because we didn't have enough classrooms for our kindergarten at the time when we were housed over at Franklin in the First Federated building. And then from there, I became an assistant in the daycare, and I taught creative arts and movement, and I directed several musicals with the kids there. We had a school bus that the daycare owned, and they needed somebody to drive it, so they nominated me, and I said, sure, why not? I can learn to do anything. So I learned how to drive a school bus, and then I went from the daycare, stayed in the daycare for a while, and also became a route driver, where we picked the kids up at their homes. And then became an assistant director to the transportation director at the time. And then when they moved on, I became the director of transportation, which I believe has been over 10 years now. Biggest changes I've seen with our transportation department is we went from doing routes, where we did 6 routes, picking kids up from home and taking them home, to now we have none. We decided it was easier for the parents to get their own children to school. So we eliminated the bus routes, but we still use them for our athletics. I've enjoyed being around the students all the time. They're my encouragement every day, being around them, just watching you guys grow up and mature, and all the smiling faces that are out there, that just keeps me going. And then working with the staff, we've kind of learned to become a family. We're a community and a family together. A few of my people I've worked with are my mentors, and those mentors are Betty Golay and Lynn Thornton. Betty at the time was the Director of Transportation, and Lynn Thornton was her assistant. And they've both worked here for over 40 years now. They still help out driving on field trips and athletics when they're available. A few highlights of my time here. Well, I'd have to say in my early days, we created a seat in the back of the bus right here behind my seat. And my daughter, when she was born, was able to ride the bus with me every single day. And so she was one of my riders all the time. So that was fun that I could have her come to work with me. When I was in the daycare, that I directed and choreographed 3 different musicals with the kids, and we did a performance every summer. And those were highlights for me there. And then I guess another highlight is just watching the kids grow. And now today, seeing some of the students that I had as bus riders now returning as teachers, and then their children attending school here and graduating. Volleyball is one sport that I really like to follow. And I've been pushing these girls forever to go to state. And yay, our girls finally this year went to state, and I got to go with them and was recognized at the state tournament for being the favored, I guess, sportsmanship award is what they gave me there. So that was fun and a highlight for me.